Hello, TMI. This is Father Scott with your September 4th update. Week 2 of remote instruction is coming to an end, and the countdown to returning to campus is on. In just a few weeks, we will have students and teachers back on campus, and I want to remind you of our plan and our path to get there. There's a lot of information in this video, so if you find yourself wondering where I can find the summary of that, there's an attachment to the email that this video was sent with that has a calendar. That calendar has the instruction plans for TMI beginning September the 14th. It's the cleanest and clearest place for you to see the plan moving forward. So here is the plan that you'll see on that calendar. Consistent with TMI's crawl, walk, run model, we will begin on September 14th, and we'll have our faculty here to do their remote instruction from their classrooms here on campus. The first group to come to campus will be on September the 18th, and I'm so excited to announce that first cohort will be our seniors. Who better to start off our school year on campus than our amazing seniors? Class of 2021, you're coming to campus on Friday, September the 18th for in-person instruction, and we can't wait to see you here and celebrate with you. Of course, if you choose to stay at home, you are welcome to do so. Just let us know, and I'll have more on that in just a minute. So September 21st, that Monday, cohorts of small groups of students will be on campus that week. This is all spelled out in the calendar, but in case you're wondering, on Monday, 6th through 8th grade will be on campus. On Tuesday, we get to celebrate our entire 9th grade class. On Thursday, 10th through 12th grade. And on Friday, 10th through 12th grade. Beginning the week of September 28th, our hybrid schedule begins in full force with 6th through 9th grade on Monday and Tuesday, and 10th through 12th grade on Thursday and Friday. Again, if you want to find this all in one place, find that calendar. And then I'm really excited to tell you that all plans are pointing to October the 5th, when we will all be back together on campus for 5-day-a-week on-campus in-person instruction. Now, I acknowledge that this plan is exciting to some of you. It is too slow for some of you, and it is too soon for some of you. I want to remind you that following this phased approach, gradually bringing back groups to campus, larger and larger groups as we move along, is the best way for us to prepare to come to campus and then stay on campus. The path, as we've laid it out now, will ensure our plan that the things that we've practiced on paper will work with real human beings on this campus. It will also allow us to celebrate classes as we start the year, such as only our seniors, and then only our 9th graders, and then only a small group. So we can celebrate those classes in smaller groups. It also gives every grade the ability to practice in these safe cohorts, and it gives us the safety net we need to crawl and then walk and then run. Coming back in this phased approach also allows for more supervision from our faculty and staff on campus as we orient ourselves to returning to campus by having small groups back first. And most importantly, it gives us time to go slow and to be deliberate in our actions so that we can stay open. If everyone understands the expectations and everyone is trained and oriented in smaller groups, then we're more likely to stay on campus for the remainder of the year. So let me recap for a second. Crawl first. September 18th, welcome back seniors. September 21st, 6th through 8th grade. September 22nd, 9th grade. September 24th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And September 25th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. That's the crawl phase. Next is walk. The week of September 28th, hybrid schedule, 6th through 9th on Monday and Tuesday, 10th through 12th on Thursday and Friday. And then the run, the week of October 5th, where everyone will be on campus for 5-day-a-week in-person instruction. This is our plan for our students to return to campus. Now, students, especially new students, look for an email later today about an invitation to come. This is an invitation for small groups of new students to come to campus for a tour of our campus. Some of our new students have been in class remotely for a few weeks and have never stepped foot on our campus. We want to meet you. We want to introduce ourselves to you. New parents, you'll be included in this as well. This is an opportunity for you to tour campus and see where your classes will be in small groups before you come back to campus, either in your cohort or on campus on October the 5th. Speaking of parents, Other than the small group event scheduled for new parents next week, all parents, I need to tell you something very important. We love you, but you're not invited to campus right now. One of the most beautiful parts of our TMI community is that on campus, we see a lot of parents on a normal day. Parents, you're used to coming to campus and delivering snacks to faculty and staff, or coming to parent meetings, or volunteering in the snack shack. Soon, parents, soon you'll be able to do that. But for now, we'll be focusing our efforts over the next few weeks and bringing our students and our faculty together safely. And then we promise there will be opportunities as we grow for everyone to return to campus later. As we get ready to open our doors, here's what we will expect from you when you return to campus. First, we expect your commitment to following the rules and expectations while on campus. That means you'll wear your mask properly. That means you will practice social distancing. That means you will wash your hands frequently. That means you will fill out the daily screening required to drive onto campus. Ultimately, it means you will follow the rules that we lay out for you. Second, as a member of this community, our expectation is that you will exercise safe and prudent judgment when you are off our campus. The city of San Antonio has made so much progress over the last few weeks, and as we go into this Labor Day weekend, we are seeing significant improvement in the positivity rate. As we continue to make progress, let's be careful not to take our foot off the gas in regard to COVID precautions. Labor Day weekend has the potential to set us back. TMI families, please take precaution over this upcoming holiday weekend. Don't attend indoor gatherings, avoid crowding, and wear your mask. Do your part to prevent another spike in cases so that we can come back to campus on TMI and so that schools across our community can reopen. I'm going to shift now to a few things that I really need from you. As we near our return to campus, families that wish to keep their students at home and remain in remote instruction, this next part is very important for you. As far as notifying TMI, we are going to assume that you're coming back to campus. If you're choosing remote, you'll be choosing remote for the first quarter. That is through October the 9th. If that's your choice, we need to know that by next Tuesday, September the 8th. Asking you to commit through October the 9th and then asking you to make that decision by Tuesday, September 8th allows us, your teachers, our staff to prepare and plan for what's to come. Attached to the email that sent you this video is the remote instruction request form. If you're requesting for your child to stay in remote instruction, we need you to fill out that form by Tuesday, September the 8th. This next piece is important for all parents, but especially for those who are choosing to return to campus. Yesterday, on Thursday, you received an email from Sign Now asking you to complete a waiver online. This waiver must be signed by both parents in order for your child to return to campus, and it's really quick and easy. I've done it myself already. We need you to sign it electronically, and we need that doc by September 8th as well. If you did not receive that waiver from Sign Now, please reply to the email that sent you this video, and we'll make sure you get that waiver. I also want to address some questions you've raised about finances during COVID-19. One of the most common questions I want to address is lunch, which happens to be one of my favorite subjects. Please understand that while some of our food service costs are fixed under our contract with Sage Dining, regardless of whether or not we serve meals, our savings aren't as great as we'd like them to be. However, I acknowledge that the cost of tuition includes food service that you are not receiving, in addition to a few other costs that are a result of being in remote instruction, such as class retreats that we weren't able to sponsor or transportation costs that have been minimal while remote. On the flip side of the ledger, however, COVID-19 has triggered a number of new expenses related to providing a safe and enriching environment. For example, we've spent almost $50,000 on new technology and internet bandwidth so that we can improve the remote and hybrid learning experience. Because we need to have social distancing during lunch, we had to purchase $20,000 of outdoor furniture and floor coverings for our gyms so that we could have safe in big spaces. We could have lunch in big spaces where your students can spread out. This will allow students to eat their lunch with their masks off and spread out safely. We've spent countless dollars on personal protective equipment and sanitation supplies. And our staff will no doubt work a lot of overtime to keep the facility safe and accommodating this year. I could go on and on and on. Please know that we take your financial support of TMI very seriously, and we work hard to ensure that every dollar is maximized to provide the best education possible. But tuition alone does not cover the full cost of educating a TMI student. And while we have had some savings due to not being on campus, we're spending more than we're saving in order to be ready to come back to campus and stay on campus safely. We are good stewards of TMI resources and of your tuition dollars. Some of you have also asked about funds that you have not used for Cafe 18. While Cafe 18 will not be open on September 21st, we are planning some grab-and-go options such as tacos and wraps starting in October, and your funds in that account will remain safe and sound until you're ready to use them. I know that the announcement last week regarding athletics was a hard one for many. It was hard on us as well. But with the disappointment of no football or cheer comes the commitment from us to find ways to allow our families to watch your children compete, even if you can't be on campus. So in order to make this possible, we're finalizing some technology to allow you to watch your child compete this year and for years to come. The athletic department is partnering with the CEC to outfit most of our athletic facilities with live streaming capabilities. We are in the process of equipping both gyms, our Fondren Stadium, the baseball field, and the softball field with HD cameras, which will be able to capture all of the competition for both live and archived viewing by our entire community. This is a huge step forward for our program and will allow an even greater audience for our athletes. Hopefully, as you can see, there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes and much is happening as we prepare for reopening. But if we can make the sacrifice now, families, to be patient, to take our time and do things the right way, to crawl, walk, run, then we will be set up for success. And once we get on campus, we will stay on campus. I will update you again next week with my next weekly update on September the 11th. Until then, know that I love you, and I can't wait to see you all back on campus soon. Go Panthers.